What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the video. Today we have a ton to talk about, so I'm gonna need you guys to watch and listen to this video very closely because there's very important news and catalysts that are about to come into the market tomorrow. So this is one of the most important videos that we're gonna make on this channel. So I need you guys to tap in. I need you guys to listen very closely. So without further ado, before I go ahead and start this video, I need you guys to hit that like button, that subscribe button. Let's go. Guys, tomorrow has a news catalyst, okay? We got consumer price index, which is CPI, for the markets tomorrow. So as you all know, today was a choppy day. When we have news catalysts like this, when we have economic news like this, the market tends to move in indecision. That's one day of the year, okay? That's one more day of the year to go ahead and trade slow. That's one more day in the year to go ahead and limit your size down, because of the fact that markets are going to go ahead and slowly move, while a lot of them are pricing in their options. When they want to go ahead and sell, when they want to get their levels correct, they go ahead and load the boat cheap, whether or not we bounce up and down. So I'm gonna need you guys to listen to this very closely. Once again, let's get into it, guys. Take a look at the S&P 500, okay? This is sitting at $582.57. This is going to be one of the most important videos in your life, so please make sure you stay tuned, okay? You could see that we were up 0.5% in the morning. Do you guys see that right here? Do you see this? We started off the day at 584, okay? We were on this level until about an hour later, and then what happened, okay? We broke pre-market support and then fell all the way down to another support of 578. So I'm gonna need you guys to take a look at this support level. Go ahead, mark this one down on your charts. Mark this level, 578. You're gonna go ahead and use this one later, okay? Bring that home, okay? Bring that home. And we went ahead and tested 584 yet again. We made it to 583.50, but yet again, we fell down. So what does that mean? Okay, what does that mean? That is what it's called, a bull trap in the market, okay? This is when bulls are very greedy. They want more than the 0.5% they gained today, and the market teaches them a lesson. This is especially common when there's market events ahead, okay? We have CPI, so a lot of people need to be careful, okay? Watch this one very closely. And yet again, we closed off basically even for the day. Right now we're sitting at 582.57. If you guys don't know, CPI is one of the most important events of the whole year. I want you guys to take a look at this very carefully. So let's go ahead and look at NVDA, guys. Ticker symbol NVDA. What do you see on this stock chart? You can see that NVIDIA is set at 131.42, okay? What did you see when it came to the morning? You saw that it was at 136.16 at the pre-market, okay? We were just talking about this level yesterday on our video, okay? We were talking about 136. If it holds, we look for a bullish momentum. Guess what, all right? It was set. The market was open. It hit 136, and then we went and fell, okay? So this is the bull trap. Once again, they want you to go ahead, be bullish. They want you to go ahead, chase. They want you to go ahead, add when it's a green day and not a red day, to teach you a lesson, okay? So you can see that NVIDIA jumped from 136, made a bear flag, and then the bull trap continued, okay? We tried to go higher, we made a higher low, and then ultimately we fell down to this green zone, sitting at 131 to 126. If you zoom out on a chart, you can see that around the 126 area is the support adding zone, okay? This is where a lot of institutional investors add to their long term, and then especially when it comes to CPI and other market events, when they're pricing in a 1% move to the upside or downside, a lot of people hold back, okay? A lot of people slow down because they know that 1% move in the upside, 1% move in the downside, however they're going, their options, their shares, okay? Especially options, when people are playing with volatility, they shoot up very fast and very fast to the downside as well, okay? This is no joke. 1% in the whole market You guys know how much 1% moves the market. That's like when Apple's down 2%. That's when NVIDIA's down 5% on the day. Okay, let's take a look at this, right? It was up 2%, now it's down 1%, right? So that's a total of 3%. NVIDIA, Apple, you know, with the big tech, they weigh a lot in the market. So it's common for a lot of institutions to wait for these economic events. And then they say, ooh, right? They say, ooh, this fell down. This went up. Okay, they make the move after. That's how you win in the stock market long term. You wait on these red days to add in on the dips, because if you add on a green day, chances are you get into a bull trap. That's when you FOMO. That's when you chase when you're not supposed to. You're overstaying your welcome. So this is why, okay? This is why you wait for certain market events to occur. Then you go ahead, you make your move. Then you go ahead, you look at your chart. Then you go ahead, you add to the position that you were looking at before the event, okay? So once that event occurred, you're prepared. Before you go ahead and take a trade, you got to go ahead and ask yourself 3 questions, okay? You got to make sure you ask yourself, is there any news catalyst that could push this up? Is there any news catalyst that can push it down? Where is my stop loss? Often a lot of traders don't use a stop loss. You're supposed to use a stop loss so you can have a predefined set risk, okay? So you know when to enter and you also know where to exit, okay? That's great part of having risk management. Often a lot of traders, a lot of investors, they don't have great risk management, okay? They enter everything they see. They don't go ahead. They don't look at the chart, right? They don't look at the chart. That's what separates the good and the bad traders and investors, okay? They need to know their predefined risk, because that's where they save their capital at, okay? You got to be smart. You got to be efficient in deploying your capital and having your capital work for you. If you're complaining about your capital being down, okay, ask yourself this question once again. Did you define your predefined risk? Did you go ahead and look at the chart? Did you see the news that was coming up? Do you have conviction? Okay, these are things that you need to ask yourself before hopping into any trade. You don't got to trade every day. Guys, once again, the good investors, the good traders, they know when to go ahead and use their capital and have good risk management. If you're throwing away your risk management out the window, then you're just gonna lose more money than you should. Let's go ahead and look at Tesla and Palantir, guys. You could see that Tesla is sitting at $396.20. Let's go ahead and take a look at the opening. So at the opening, this was sitting at $413. And then at the peak, right? At the peak at 6:40 a.m., this was sitting at $422. But if you saw the whole market got into a bull trap, okay? You could have saw that there was CPI coming in tomorrow. You could have saw that we had to slow down because there's an economic calendar event that's very important for tomorrow. So see, a lot of people got bull trapped. They took this thing all the way to 403, right? They took this one all the way down to no gains on the day, right? And then they try to push it up to 411. But guess what? That's a higher low. That's a sign of a bull trap. That's your sign to go ahead, stop what you're doing. You got to reassess your risk once again. And then a lot of people's stop losses got triggered and we fell all the way down here, 393 after hours. This is your sign to make sure you know what you're watching. You got to slow down when it comes to new market events, because it's better to preserve your capital than just waste it, then just lose it. And then you're going to go ahead, sit and cry and complain that you just lost your capital even though you didn't have to trade. Guys, let's go ahead and take a look at ticker symbol PLTR. Guys, Palantir is sitting up $66.20. This is up 1% today and it is up 0.5% overnight. But you can see right here, take a look at this, $65.39. Guys, take a look at Palantir. This one is down 12% in the past week. But if we've learned anything, the areas around $64 and $65, coach likes. This is a loading zone. This is your next opportunity, your next chance to ride this wave up to $70, to ride this wave up to $80. This is where you add, most importantly. So you got to see, you got to scout every single level of support and resistance to predetermine your risk. And then you got to say, where am I putting my stop loss, right? Is it at $62? Is it at $60? If it takes it down to $55, are you going to add in on the dip? Okay, this is stuff you always need to learn. This is what separates good traders. This is what separates good investors from the bad ones, right? This is knowing all about your risk and not taking that trade unless you're 100% certain. You don't gotta force anything. Guys, I want you to take a quick look at ticker symbol XRP, the crypto. The SEC is expected to file an opening brief on Wednesday in its appeal against the ruling on the case with Ripple. This is closer to the President Trump presidency, okay? So this is very massive bullish news for XRP. It is third in the crypto list. So guys, I want you to pay attention to XRP. We can be approaching all-time highs soon. All-time highs is in around the 310s area. So guys, take a look at this. On the month, we had a triple top that we eventually broke at 257.6. But if you've been reading the news, if you've been watching any sort of videos on XRP, if you've been watching the news on XRP, you would know that there's been massive wide adoption throughout the world, internationally. You would have noticed that banks in Japan have been adopting XRP, okay? They've been using it. You would have known that Bank of America rumors with XRP. This is widely discussed because it shows massive adoption and innovation when it comes to cryptocurrency. So that is why XRP has been spiking up in the past 3 months, because this is a currency that people are looking to use in the future, okay? So this right here shows the power of cryptocurrencies and massive adoption throughout the world, because right now we're using the US dollar, right? A lot of people are looking for an alternative to it as well. Hopefully this video provided some sort of value. This is what separates the good traders, once again, versus the bad traders. Sometimes it's great to go in slower in the market, to take a step back, right? Reassessing our risks, okay? Gotta know what's going on so we can see a future outcome. So guys, if you like this video, we make videos just like this every day, so you're gonna like the next one. If you want to see more videos, go ahead and click right here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, because we do videos just like this every day. Remember, most people see the end result, very few consider the journey. Guys, good luck tomorrow. I'll see you guys later tomorrow. Good luck. Coach out.